Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions episode number 443. We're going to have a nice little afternoon frog sesh. We got the last little bit of the frog poison coming from Canicured. This was the batch of Cutright times North Bay. We got just enough for a doink, guys. I just finished up the review on it, so look forward to this one tomorrow. Unless you were able to grab some, let me know down below in the comments, man. We got a little bit to twist up. We've got some of this sour Skittles rosin. As soon as we can get to 20 likes, we'll go ahead and take a dab of this right here. Some Hawaii Terps. So be sure to smash that like button, guys, if you haven't done so already. I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and roll this first tip up. Be sure to check out some of our past reviews, some of the shorts, and if you want to learn how to roll, be sure to check out the how-to playlist, guys. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the second one, too. And now we're good to go, guys. And if you have not tried frog poison or toad venom yet, let me know down below in the comments. We got first comment that 713 Drank says, "What up, everyone? Smash that like button and subscribe." Shout out to the homie Drank. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Tony OFN says, "Salute." What's up, Tony? I hope you're having a great day, man. John the Man says, "Yo, yo, salute, legends." What's up, John? I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for pulling up. We got the homie Tony T says, "Salute, smokers." What's up, Tony? I hope you guys are having a chill ass day, man. Let me know what you're smoking on, if you're smoking on anything. Joe Senior says, "What's good, Space?" Pulling out the hidden pack of frog. Sheesh, you already know we had a little hidden pack in the cut, man. I had to hide one for myself, dude, because I knew I had to do the review on it. Luckily, I picked up 4 of them, and those 3 went super fast. And now we're down to the last little bit, man. John the Man says, "I'm rolling up some toad myself." Well, shit, we getting froggy? We getting froggy, man. What's going on? Joe, you got some toad or what, dude? Joe said, "I might have a little toad in the cut." Sir Smokes a lot said, "What's up, Space City and Mrs. Space City? Hope you guys are doing well today. Shout out to my boy Ruben. I hope you're having a great day, man." Joe Senior says, "John, my brother from another Operation Annihilation says, Space, cheers, brother. Happy Monday. Operation, what's going on, homie? I hope you're having a great day, man, and thank you so much for pulling up." Tony says, "What's good, John? What's going on, Tony?" Hey, we got 2 Tonys in here, man. Starting to see double. All right, guys, we got some of the frog poison here. Sheesh, that's a lot more than I thought I had. I probably should have rolled a fatter one for the review, but I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and twist it up on the live stream. I'll leave just a little bit so we can enjoy it with Mrs. Space. She's at work right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave just a little bit of frog so we can mix it up with something else. Let's go ahead and grind this down. Shout out to the replay squad, too. If you guys are watching this on the replay, shout out to you, man. Let me know what you're matching up with. All right, just about done. Sheesh. Oh, yeah, got a good amount of that toad right there. Let's hop back into the comments for a second. The homie Joe Sr. says, "I got some Sherbanger number 22 flour and some Paris rock candy times Rainbow Rising cold cure on the way. Perks of having a mom who is the head of security at the dispensary. Top flight security of the world." Tony T says, "Blazing one of the red fake Marlboros again." Tony, when you say fake Marlboros, I'm always thinking of like the gum candy that's shaped like cigarettes. and you used to take a dry pool off of it and blow it out, and a little smoke would come out. Is that what you're talking about? Are you smoking bubblegum sticks? I knew it. They don't call you the meat locker for nothing. John the Man says the toad in the bong is something serious. Hey, I can only imagine, dude. Joe Sr. says, Ruben, I hope you're doing great, Bubba. And Joe says, oh, Papa Joe is coming home from the hospital tomorrow. Thanks again for all the well wishes. Hey, that is great news, man. Shout out to the homie Papa Joe. Glad to hear you're coming back home. And Joe said he's rolling up a fatty of toad. Is that true? Is that true, Joe? Is that true? Tony T says, Tony O'Fang, great name you got there. Hell yeah. Sir Smokes a lot says, hell yeah, I'm great, Joe. And he says, it's good to see everyone. Joe Sr. says, I have a little frog left. I'm going to go fill up a bowl quick to smoke with you, gentlemen. Hey, you're a gentleman and a scholar, my friend. Hey, we're getting froggy, dude. And that goes for everybody watching, too. If you're watching this on the replay and you got some toad in the cut, you got some frog hanging around there, spark it up, roll it up, load it up, and let's get to it. Operation Annihilation says, up the world, Craig. There you go, man. Operations picking up what I'm putting down. And Tony T says, no, it's a boring, regular Marlboro. Ah, gross, dude. Is that a cigarette? I wish it was one of them candy sticks. I bet you would. I bet you would. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grab a little slip of paper. We've got the frog poison. This was the Cut Right times North Bay batch. Old ass batch, but still a goodie. I'm going to go ahead and just even out the flour. Grab one of our filters. Kafilka fish. Y'all let me know if you guys ever seen Rush Hour. It looked like a cigarette. And that is kind of the look we're going for here. More of a cigar. Go ahead and seal it up. All right, and now you're just going to go ahead and pack that flour down, guys. We're probably at the halfway mark at this point. Just packing this flour down, making sure we're going to have a nice, consistent smoke. We got our tip nice and secured in there. We'll go ahead and work this flour down just a little bit. Go ahead and take a dry pull. Also got a nice seam going on here as well. Very nice. Very nice on the dry pull. Let me know if you guys have tried the latest batch of frog poison from Cut Right, the cocoa or the soil batch. We were doing a head-to-head on one of the past live streams. If you missed it, go back and check it out. And just like that, guys, we got a nice rolled up doink. Sheesh, we got the crown. Got the additional filter on the inside. Now let's hop back into the comments. Oh, we're at 20 likes too, y'all. 20 likes. Holy cannoli. Let's go ahead and start taking a dab. We got the homie Blunt Ninja in here. Blunt Ninja says, yo, what's up, Blunt Ninja? Tony T says, Blunt Ninja, all tarmac is done for the day, or maybe you work at night because of the heat. Damn, Tony T got a profile on everybody, dude. Watch out. Told y'all he was the feds. Blunt Ninja's like, I don't think I ever told you about that. Tony O'Fan says, if you didn't see Rush Hour, she was too young for you, man. Joe Sr. says war. And Christian Kojo Jones says that batter from Shot Mary tastes like strawberry Fanta. No shit. Which one? I love strawberry Fanta. I always get that shit at Whataburger. Number one, sometimes with cheese, sometimes without, man. And a strawberry Fanta. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take the cap off. Let's take this frog for a spin, y'all. Damn, I had too much juice in here, dude. I almost burnt off the whole fucking top of the joint. Oh, shit, I forgot I was supposed to take a dab, huh? My bad, y'all. I was smoking frog earlier. Got a nice clean bowl. Let's go ahead and grab some of this sour Skittles. This is going to be the Smash the Hawaii stuff. Nice little 2-grammer. Let's go ahead and take a little bit out. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and just drop that in the puff cone. That's going to be the first dab of the day, guys, so you already know it's going to hit like a truck. Got it loaded up, a nice little turd in there. Got it set to green. I believe this is at 530 degrees. Actually, let me go ahead and bring it down, man. I'm trying to taste it a little bit more. Let me hop on my Puffco app real quick and in a jiffy. All right, here we go. Got it paired up. We'll go ahead and change the temp on this one. I'm going to change the green to 500, guys. Let's go with 500. Alrighty, we got it set to 500 on the green. Let's go ahead and double click. The homie Tony says, fatty roll, laugh out loud. For real, you had to at least see one of the rush hours. I'm trying to tell you, man. Tony Old Fan says, damn. I like watching the transition from skinny, what's the homie's name? Chris Tucker, skinny Chris Tucker to fat Chris Tucker. Cheers, y'all. Oh, yeah, lower temp is definitely the way to go with this one. Oh, boy. Damn, this thing is smoking, y'all. Oh, boy. And it's just me out here, guys. Solo dolo on the dad. Sheesh. Still burning dark, though. Might have to run this one at like 480, 475. Definitely tasted a lot better than the 520 to 530 range, though. Whew. Good effects, too. We go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll spark up this frog over here. Huge shout out to everybody that is joining us today. Huge shout out to everybody joining us today. That dab really got me, y'all. Sheesh. Let me know how many of you guys are going to go check out Spider-Man. Let me know if you guys saw the Doomsday trailer that they played over at San Diego Comic-Con. That shit was insane. Also, I need to catch up on House of the Dragon. I still haven't watched the new episode. I'm probably going to watch that right after the live stream. I'm going to go ahead and kick back wait for Mrs. Space City to get home and just watch House of the Dragon. Let me know if you guys are caught up with episode, I think it's 6. Episode 6. We'll see what's happening, man, what's going down. Have they found the usurper? We're going to have to wait and find out, man. Some people said that dragon going to come back to life. I don't think so. There we go, guys. Got it nice and cleaned up. Now let's spark up this frog poison, y'all. Let's get to it. Cheers. Oh, yeah. That's that frog, all right. I think we're 2 hits in. We have a full resin ring all the way around, guys. Look at that. Flavor is definitely on point. Sheesh. All right, man, let me hop back into the comments real quick. Damn, this shit good. Tony says, damn, Christian Kojo Jones says they got this white strawberry times Tahoe batter. Bro, that's the shit I was looking at. I was fucking with that white strawberry rosin. That shit was fire. But the batter definitely caught my attention. He says, with the new jars and they 2 grams each. Oh, shit, man. I don't really fuck with batter too much because most of it smells like all the same to me. But every now and again, you come across some batter that smells like rosin and has that flavor punching too, man. Those are the unicorns. My boy said, not like them Gerber Terps. Hey, y'all need to start fucking with that Gerber baby food terp, man. That apples and bananas. All the dads out there, parents, if you've ever fed your kid a little jar of Gerber baby food, smell that apples and bananas and check out some of this Hawaiian strong and the lemon punch. Tell me that shit don't smell like that. Tony T says, yeah, watch out. I remember it all because I ain't got nothing better to do. In 2 months without smoking, my brain is bigger than ever. There you go, Tony T. That's one way of looking at it. Bro, I want to have a smoke session with Tony T, bro, but like on a live stream. Y'all think he'll make it through the stream or what? Especially now that his tolerance has been brought down. Tony OFN says, laugh out loud. El Jefe, hey, we got my boy El Jefe pulled up, man. He said, yo, what's good? Space in the chat. El Jefe, what's good, my boy? Hope you're having a great day, man. Thank you so much for pulling up. We're checking out some of this frog poison right now, G. This was the shit from Canicured. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Canicured. And it was a batch from Cut Right Times North Bay. First time I've ever seen minis out there from these guys. And fuck, I thought it was a scam at first. But this shit sold out in under 5 minutes. The homie Christian Kojo Jones says Rush Hour 3 was buns, to be honest. Hey, you wasn't fucking with it? You know, the story might not have been all that, man, but it's great to see those characters bringing back those roles, man. I don't know if they can do it nowadays. Jackie Chan's got to be like 115. Chris Tucker, you know, black don't crack, so it don't matter. He's always good to go. They're supposed to make it last Friday, too. I think they're working on it. That's what it's called, Last Friday. Tony says, laughing out that hit was one of them ones. I'm not caught up yet on the last season or the rest of the last season. Oh, no shit. D. Halter said, what up, everyone? What's going on, D. Halter? I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Tony says, I watched some of it. Sono says, "What's up, D Halter?" And El Jefe says, "It's the year of the amphibians." You already know, man. We called it last time. We've been let y'all know 2026 is gonna be year of the frog, year of the toad. You might even see a chameleon or two. Sir Smokes a lot says, "Hey, welcome in, everyone." Joe Senior says, "Apples and bananas is such a great strain." And Tony or John says, "You should do it, Ski." Tony T says, "I will probably be sleeping after 10 minutes." And you know, we would be a hoe and start Tony T off with the fat dab and be like, "Nah, bro, hey, it's tier two. Don't worry about it." But in reality, it's some like Piatella shit. Like, you're good, Tony. Make sure you hold it in too. Oh man, that's crazy, y'all. You know what's crazy, Joe, is that there were some of the smash raws and apples and bananas, and I passed on it, man, because I went for the Skittles, and I always know, man. I told myself, don't grab no Skittles, man. You don't grab no Skittles. Everybody fucking up Skittles nowadays. It ain't it. If you see apples and bananas, grab it. Now I know, man. This one, it's alright. It's not my personal preference. I wish I would have picked another one, but it is what it is, man. It's gonna have to work. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go pick up another puck, dog. We about to be swimming in some rosin for a little bit, y'all. Damn, soupy. Operation Annihilation said he's smashing some picadillo with bean and cheese tacos. Damn, what kind of tortillas though, man? You got corn tortillas or you got flour? Let me know. My boy Kel pulled up. He said, "Space, didn't you have Sif Piatella?" I had some dry sift. Definitely had some dry sift. I don't know if it was Piatella though. I don't think it would be considered Piatella. I think it was just some static dry sift or whatever the fuck. That shit looks like hash. That shit was cool, man. It was cool to see it. It came in like a nice little rosin puck. It was definitely a nice consistency where you can cut a slice and then you can roll a nice little turd. And then we threw that in some Don Murpho's frog poison. And then we had some blue raz and we threw that in some frog poison too, man. Dang, called it. The homie Tony T says that happened first time I smoked DMT. My friend was like, take a big hit from the bong and hold it until you almost wee yourself. That was so trippy. You know, I had a similar experience to that with salvia. I don't know if you guys ever fuck with salvia. If you haven't, don't ever do it, man, because that shit is fucking crazy. And I can't believe you can just walk into a store and buy it in the high doses. But yeah, man, the homie loaded up a bowl of salvia, and he was like, "All right, bro, you're gonna hit it just like you would with bud, and you're gonna hold it in until you see the size of your corners. The corners in your eyes are just gonna start to vibrate. As soon as you see that, let it out." So I'm sitting there, I'm hitting that motherfucker, I'm holding it in, I see the shit vibrate, I let it out. I look over at my homeboy and I'm like, "Oh shit." And my keep in mind, I'm looking over and my body's just going like, "Oh," like kind of folding in half, like, "Oh, this is crazy." And I'm looking at my friend and he's doing the exact same shit that I'm doing. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and I was like, "Yo, this shit is wild." Crazy times, man, crazy times. Operation Annihilation says, "I mean flour wifey on the corn tortillas." Hey, I'm a corn man myself, but I won't turn down the flour. Flour tortillas are good, man. You guys ever been to Papacitos? Sheesh. They got some good tortillas over there, man. Frog is smoking. The dab is hitting. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. If you're new to the channel, I do reviews on flour, whether it's online vendors or traditional market. We check out some rosin. We even show you guys how to roll. If you guys are interested in rolling doinks like this, hash rolls, or blunts, then you've come to the right location. Check out the how-to playlist. We've got thousands of views on both the blunt, the joint, and the how to use your raw metal cone maker. You guys ever use that? The raw metal cone maker? That's the best thing to use for cones if you guys aren't comfortable with rolling doinks like this. He's the raw metal cone maker. I've also been watching this show with Mrs. Space City. It's called Barry over on HBO Max. I think it's the homie Bill Hader is the main character. Basically, he's a hitman trying to be an actor. And it's been fucking hilarious, man. We're on season 3 so far. We started from the beginning. I think there's like 5 seasons, something like that. But let me know in the comments if you guys have watched Barry over on HBO Max. Let me know what you thought of it. John the Man said, "Did you feel like you was melting?" Bruh, hell yeah, I felt like I was melting. The other thing that I noticed, man, I was trying to type out a text message, right? Like, and in my head, you know how like you're typing out text message, like, okay, whoop de whoop, Triple H smokes mids, you know what I'm saying? Like you're playing it in your head, and I'm sitting there typing it out, and I'm typing out gibberish. And I mean, like, I'm trying to say, like, okay, on my way, and I'm typing in XYTBACK, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight gibberish. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm hitting the delete button. And I'm like, okay, just typing out straight gibberish, bro. And I was like, okay, this ain't working. Let's put this away. So I was like, yo, this shit is mad crazy. Keep in mind, this is all on a 15-minute break at work. I probably should have started off with that. Now, Mikhail says flour tortillas is the shit. Kel would like flour tortillas, man. That's so Kel. Joe Senior says Bill Hader is a great actor and hilarious dude. The bald guy is funny as hell too. No ho Hank. I don't know how I feel about him, man. You know he ain't got no eyebrows. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure he does have eyebrows, but he has like albinoism or some shit. I don't know, man. It makes me feel weird, and I don't like it. Nah, he's pretty cool too, man. The character that he's playing on there is fucking crazy. I don't see it being like, realistic in that setting, but you never know. You never know. But it's been a great show so far. I mean, Mike TV says fajita restaurant suggestion, Papacitos. But I don't know if they have that all over the place. It might just be a Texas thing. John the Man said he about to make some toad with the green crack for a smoothie. Oh shit, call that the crack toad. This motherfucker cracked the code on the toad. Shit, leave it to John. John, we're gonna have to put a lab coat on you next time, man. Coming up with all these different crosses and shit, different mixes. Mr. Space City is also really great at putting together different crosses, different strains for smoothies. Sheesh. All right, guys. Which one of you guys just put in a $271 order over at Black Tie? I know it's one of you motherfuckers, man. I just got the email for it. That's crazy. I swear, every time I see a referral for Black Tie, it isn't just like a 65, like an eighth or something. It's like 2 honey buns plus, you know what I'm saying? Probably about 10 pack of Ramon noodles. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I guess Black Tie got that work, huh? I fuck with Black Tie though, man. The flour is good. The minis are a little bit hit and miss, but the jarred shit that I've got was pretty fire, man. I think the last shit that I got was MOB, Money Over Bitches. That was some fire ass flour that they had. Tony says, I just got done watching From. Let me check out that Barry. Oh shit. What is From? Is that on Apple TV? Or is that on fucking Paramount Plus? Wah, wah, wah. Tony's cracking up, man. Joe Senior says John makes it up. And if you haven't hopped into the live chat, what's wrong? What's going on, man? Who scared you off? Is it Tony? I promise. It's totally safe for work reason why they call him the meat locker. And coming down to the little bit past the halfway mark on this frog here, guys. We got just a little bit left to make a smoothie once Mrs. Space City gets home, so I'm looking forward to that too. I got one more day of work before I can have a day off, and we're doing all right so far. We got the homie Bomb says, "Hey yo, Space City, cheers. How you feeling? I'm doing just fine, my boy. Hope you're having a great day, man, and thank you so much for pulling up. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and take this opportunity to smash that like button. If you're watching on YouTube, just double click the screen. That's all it takes, man. You know what's crazy is that it actually wasn't too hot out here in Texas today. I want to say it was like 95, 94, something like that. It wasn't too humid. I was out on a bike ride with my son earlier, and it was feeling good, man. I wasn't dripping in sweat. I was just having a nice little bike ride, man. It was dope. Tony T says, "Call me what you want. I'm still happy I got all that smoke home from India." What a great answer, man. Great answer. Great answer, dude. So, I don't give a fuck what you was talking about. I was smoking like a king. You said, y'all was smoking Reggie. I was over here on some top flight. The homie Mike says, any salsa suggestions from store? Damn, Mike, you putting together a whole lunch right now, man. He got the fajitas right quick. He want the salsa too. I know somebody that makes a really good tres leches. Check out Mrs. Space City for her tres leches recipe. El Jefe says, I'm glad the heat wave is over. Hey, is it over? Is that what's going on, man? I thought we were about to have like another tropical storm or some shit, dude. I thought hurricane season was over. But we just had Bertha came through. Luckily, we didn't get hit hard or nothing. But now we're definitely enjoying some cooler weather. The garage is a nice temp right now. I've got a AC unit on the side of me, one of those portable room ACs, good for about 800 square units or 800 square feet. Actually, I think this one's a little bit less. I think it's 500, so it does what it can, you know. But I ain't hot. I'm chilling. Definitely feels nice outside though. Nice and sunny. Tony T, what's the temp out of Sweden? James Pyro says, looks like I missed out on the whole joint. Damn, you sure did, bro. But that's all right, man, because we're about to roll up another one. Coming down on the very last bit of the frog poison. John the Man says, I ordered that light too. It'll be here Friday. And how high should I crank it up to start it off with while in veg? Damn, that's a great question. So are you, all right, let me slow down here. My brain just went thousand different directions, man. Is this going to be for your veg tent? Is it going to be for your flower tent? Or is it just one single tent that you're using basically for veg and flower? I think that's the better question. Um, a rule of thumb for me is you never want to be at max light. You never want to be at that 10 just because you don't want to be keeping your plants crispy. I usually like to keep it within 12 inches, but you can put your hand out, you can feel it as soon as it starts to get hot. That's what the plant is feeling too, but probably amplified a little bit more, man. So I like to keep it at least 12 inches, probably higher. I know in my flowering tent right now, I got it set to the max setting all the way up at the top, but on that light, that's a 500-watt light. I never go past, I think, setting number 7 or 8. I used to run it at 9, and I used to see my buds just getting crispy up at the top, and so I knew to cut that shit back, man. Um, that being a 300-watt light, I think you're probably going to be closer to the 8 to 9 range as you're going into the end of flowering. I think for veg, you'll probably be good between 4 and 6, And then from 6 to 8, once you make that transition to flower, and then you can crank it up all the way once you're finishing up flower. Also, how many plants are you going to be running in there? El Jefe say, yeah, they said it was a heat wave. It touched like 40 states. Sheesh. John the Man says one single tent. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I would just keep it low during veg. I would go anywhere from like 3 to 5, the 3 to 5 setting. You don't want them to get too tall, otherwise they're going to get too big for that tent. You got to keep your height in mind too. Whenever you transition to flower, the size is going to at least double, if not double and a half, whatever, 2.5. And John Demand says bet two for now. Yeah, that'll be perfect for those two plants right there, man. That'll be good right there. Don't forget the a humidifier. Humidifier is super essential to your tent, man. Making sure that the humidity's right, that VPD's right, that those plants are able to breathe, use those nutrients. I need to show y'all my flowering tent is what I need to do. I'm about to water them tonight. I'm gonna be watering them. Nah, probably not tonight because I'm probably gonna be in bed. Maybe when I wake up, I'm gonna water them. Probably about like 2 in the morning, 2:30. I had to go in and defoliate, man. The fucking fan leaves were massive, y'all. I went in there and cut off pretty much just all the giant fan leaves. Every single plant had about 2 to 4. Now, I'm not talking about like, just your fan leaves. I'm talking about these were on the bottoms, a little bit midway, and they were bigger than my fucking hands, guys. And they were just covering everything under it, guys. So I had to go in there, chop it up, and then as soon as you chopped it up, you could see that light just shining all the way through. And I took pictures of a man, and I looked, and I had a stack about that thick of just straight fan leaves, guys. Not even really defoliating. This is just taking off 4 fan leaves off of every plant, and that's the whole fucking plant. So I took off just those giant fan leaves, and I was like, it hurt to do it because I was like, I know this plant is probably loving these giant fan leaves, but it was just fucking casting the shadow and everything else, and I was like, they gotta go, they gotta go. So we'll see how they handle it, man. We're gonna go ahead and give them some water since we did that light defoliation. Right now, all the stems are a nice neon green, especially the dry amendments. The Gaia green, that one is looking fantastic. The fan leaves are fucking massive as well. So I'm very excited to see how that one comes out. John the Man said, yes, indeed. Tony T says you should always water your plants when you turn off the light so they can drink all night and not so much evaporate. Hey, we were just asking this question the other day. Do you water them when they go lights out? Typically, I'll water them at lights out. That way, for me, it was kind of like they have overnight to soak, and then when they wake up, they're ready to go. But lately, I think the last 2 waterings, I did it right as the lights were turning on. So I think John the Man was the one that was asking that question too. But yeah, I used to water them probably about an hour to maybe 30 minutes before lights out. And the reason for that was that's what time I get home. You know what I'm saying? Lights off is at about 11. I get home at about 9:55, 10 o'clock. So I try to get my water pH'd, make sure it's filtered, and then go in and water them. And by that time, it's like 10:40, 10:45 sometimes. Sometimes I cut it real close. It'd be like 10:55. But let me know what watering you do. What results have you guys had? You guys notice better results at lights off? Or do you guys notice better results when you water as soon as the lights are coming on? Let me know. While you guys do that, I'm going to grab some of this tropical gelato. We're going to grind some down and twist it up. All right, guys, here we go. Shout out to the homie Durbin Brown. Durbin Brown pulling up, man. He says, "Yo, what's up, Durbin? What's going on, man?" El Jefe says, "I'm running, what is that? Toad Venom times Blueberry Caviar Cross." No shit, man. El Jefe, that sounds dope as fuck. I'm actually running some Gorilla Glue #4 times Toad Venom and a couple of Zushi times Toad Venom. Check out Mimic Seed Code if you guys are interested in any kind of toad crosses right now. They're fucking booming. And they're looking crazy, man. I like that both of the seeds germinated before the 24 hours. So about 18 hours in, the Gorilla Glue #4 times Toad Venom had a tail about just like that. The Zushi times Toad Venom, both of the seeds that we popped, both had tails about that big within those 18 hours. So I was like, yo, this shit is jumping. Let's get it going. We also popped some more of the Joker Runts. Joker Runts. Shout out to all the homies that are just joining us, man. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're about to roll up Doink #2. Let me know in the comments, what are you guys smoking on? Where'd you scoop it up from if it was an online vendor? And what you think of it? We'll go ahead and twist this up real quick, and then we'll hop back into the comments. Very nice. Go ahead and lick it up, seal it up. And then we're going to go ahead and just start patting the flower down. Go ahead and take a dry pull. Very nice. Went ahead and pushed in the tip. And now we're just going to go ahead and put the crown on. Crown is very easy, guys. It's just a flat surface. Flatten out the top. Make sure you have a nice flat surface. And then you go in and just crease up the edges. Nothing special, no crazy technique. That's all it is, man. Go ahead and put this up. We'll go ahead and spark this out. Let me hop into the comments. Let's see what we got going on here, man. Late Night Vibe said, what it do, Space City? PA in the house. What's up, man? We talking about Port Arthur? We talking Pennsylvania, man? Let me know in the comments. Shout out to the homies in PA. Rest in peace to the homie Chad Butler, also known as Pimp C. The homie Keenabus Life says, "What's up, fam?" And chat. What's up, Keenabus? I appreciate you for pulling up, man. I hope you're having a great day. And let us know what you're smoking on. El Jefe says both of those sound like some pressure. I thought so too, man. They got some dog shit times toad venom on their website too, dude. I was definitely thinking of that shit. I was like, damn, some toad shit. We're smoking toad shit, man. CBK says, yeah, buddy, just got my granddaddy perk from TSB. I'm impressed. The buzz look nice, smell like nice, and smoke nice. Oh shit, I'm glad you enjoyed your purchase. Keenabus Life says LA Kush Cake. Damn, that sounds nice. And Late Night Vibe says smoking some peach gasoline. Damn, peach gasoline. That should sound like some fire, dude. He says East Pittsburgh. Shout out to all the G's in East Pittsburgh, man. What's going on? Appreciate you for tuning in. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to my boy Ruben, Sir Smokes a Lot, for dropping the link for the merch. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, you guys want some cannabis themed merch, go ahead and check out that link right there, man. I know what you're thinking. The merch might be whack as fuck, but check it out. You'll probably be like, yo, this shit's pretty tight, man. I was not expecting this shit. But go ahead, check it out, man. The t-shirts are good quality too, especially the pricey ones, man. Those are going to be like a nice medium to heavy duty material, so it's going to have some weight to it, and it's going to have some solid printing on it. Just got to make sure you follow the washing instructions. Cold, wash it cold and hang dry, and turn it inside out when you're washing it too. Cheers. Tropical gelato's not bad at all, guys. Been chiefing on it for the past couple days. Nice citrus flavor on it. Burns nice and clean right out the bag too. Go ahead and just even out this side. Just a nice little quick touch up. CBK says he's eyeballing some Silver Surfer mix between Blue Dream and Super Silver Haze for the next round. Damn, that shit sounds crazy, man. That's an old school strain right there. Super Silver Haze. Got the homie Sir Smokes a Lot dropping the podcast channel. I appreciate that. Trill Bug says PA stand up. Erie in the building. I probably fucked that up, man. He said Erie in the building too. Is that Erie, Indiana? Stace, what up, brother? What's up, G? The gang's all here, man. What's going on? I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Let me know what you got twisted up, dude. Y'all smoking gas in Pittsburgh or what, man? Let me know. I don't even know that shit legalized over there. Is it legal over there? She said hell nah, but it don't even matter. Motherfucker smoking, dude. Might just have to take another dab. I don't know. I did spark this up already. I don't know. Sheesh. Let me know if you guys are excited for any upcoming drops. Who's got a fresh drop coming out, man? Cutright just had their frog poison. North Bay Don Murpho's just had their frog poison. I feel like everybody's dropping a fucking frog, man. Who's doing something different? Tenko had that black squid. I heard that black squid was smoking. They also got the Zichu. I heard the Zichu was smoking. The fish and bone, or just fish bone, that one was 50-50 on the reviews on that one. If you guys have tried it out, let me know. I think the homie will have it here in a couple days. He might already have it. I might have to go slide by the shop and see. Also, the homie Bayou City Exotics got his own toad that's coming out, man. It's dropping tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and cop some of that. Probably showcase it on the live stream. It's going to be called Swamp Poison. Swamp Poison. Shout out to the homie Bayou City Exotics. And shout out to the homies over at the Glass Lab. Jay Shaft says, yo, space. True Bug says, laugh out loud, Erie City in Pennsylvania, right on Lake Erie. Oh, shit. That's dope as fuck, man. Lake Erie. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to all the homies out there, man. Y'all let me know, y'all smoking tough in Lake Erie or what, dude? Or y'all smoking booth out there, man? Let me know in the comments. John the Man said, this toad and green crack smoothie is a heavy hitter. Sheesh. Trying to tell you, bro. I remember it was probably about like a year and a half. We had some solid ass green crack. It might have been like 2 years ago. You know, it was one of them green cracks that came in a Ziploc bag, man. No Mylars, no fancy jars, just a Ziploc with the permanent marker, green crack. Some of the best flour I done had in a long time, man. And it always comes down to how it was grown, man. That's really it. How it was grown. And even then, if they're growing multiple strains, that might have just been the one that was hitting. Everything else might have been the same kind of terp profile. Might have had slightly different noses, but the flavor probably would have been the same. And that's what you find with a lot of vendors too, man. It's just sometimes all their flour just tastes the same. Even though it's different strains, it'll look good, but it'll smoke like doo doo. John the Man said, this is the best green crack I ever had. I never seen the hype until now. Goddamn. See, I feel like that's how it is with every single strain, bro. You always hear people saying, oh, I hate Oreos, or oh, I hate fucking Jack Herrick. Hey, I don't fuck with Jack Herrick. Now, I don't fuck with the nose, but I'll smoke it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can tolerate it. But sometimes people just have bad experiences with some strains. And sometimes it just takes a long time before you come across a strain that you was like, damn, this shit is crazy. What is this? Oreos? What the fuck? It's all about how it was grown, man. Everything is just batch to batch. Maybe it was cured just the right amount of days. Maybe they grew it the right amount of time. Who knows, man? Maybe they put just enough water in it, you know, to give it those nice terps. John the Man says, all right, that one. Jay Shaft says, I just ordered some purple tie and blue candy gelato from Black Tie. Ordered an hour or two ago, and they already put it in the mail. The evil pending acceptation notice. Hey, that might have been you we were talking about. We were saying somebody put in like a 200 and almost $300 order. The homie Trill Bug says he's taking dabs of Nerds, Berry Chill, 80% THC, almost fully legal here at Dispo, and weed cards for now. But we got some fire here. Hey, that's always good to know, man. Shout out to the homies out there smoking on that fire. Making it do what it do. Jay Shaft says acceptance, oops. And John the Man says I had some train wreck a time ago that smelled like Jack, but smoked tropical. And Jay Shaft says, yep, that was me. Sheesh. Here we go. Tropical gelato. Dang, that's crazy. It smelled like Jack, but smoked tropical. That's crazy. Oh, a quick reminder, Cali Blaze is going to have a restock today at, I think it was 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is, if you're in Central Standard Time, that's going to be about 7 o'clock. So just be on the lookout for Cali Blaze. They're going to restock on the Z Fuel, the Biscotti times Z Banger, the Tadpoles, which is Frog Poison Minis from Parlay. All of them come jarred up, so just be on the lookout for those, guys. And those are going to go very, very, very fast, guys. So as soon as you go in there, you got to know exactly what you're going there for. Put it in your cart and check out. Now the smalls, you can get them in smalls, guys. So these half zips are going for about a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Use code Space City. Code Space City is going to save you 5%. It's not a huge discount, but it'll save on your shipping. So you'll be able to get, a couple of jars, if you want to. Treat yourself. I think the Biscotti times Z Banger was smoking. I think those tadpoles were smoking too. I heard the Z Fuel wasn't all that, man, but it was, some people liked it, some people didn't like it. The homie Keenabus Life says, shout out to everyone. Cheers. I'm smoking LA Kush Cake. Hell yeah. Shout out to the homie Keenabus Life. Jay Shaft says, I am on a budget, or else it would have been around 400. You can score a QP of the greenhouse for 300 with the Space City discount. Damn, that's crazy. The homie Hard Rock G says, I ordered a QP of Essential Lit, sends me brown flour, unsmokable. That's probably because you ordered Essential, my friend. And that is why we only recommend the Supreme, guys. Only the Supremes. And even at the highest tier level, it is hit and miss, guys. Check out the reviews. See if it's smoking before you purchase it. Never go with the Essentials or Preferred. Everybody's always like, I ordered Essentials. I ordered this. And it was brown. It was moldy. Well, yeah, you bought the cheapest shit that was on the website. What'd you expect? It's bad. We've already told you guys this, man. So just don't do it. Don't order the preferred. Don't order the essentials. We can only recommend the Supremes, man. Only the Supremes. Jay Shaft says even the essential smalls are pretty beat up and taste like a sock drawer. He said tastes like a. Oh shit, John the Man is high as fuck, man. He got too many H's on there. He says, "Gah." He probably cracking up right now, like, damn, I did put a bunch of H's on that shit. And on that note, man, we're gonna go ahead and start signing off, guys. Huge shout out to everybody joining us. Don't order the preferred or essentials, man. Don't do that to yourself. I know the price looks attractive. I know it's dope. I know you think you can get more for less, but there's a reason why it's priced that low, man. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Go get you some smalls from Shop Hello Mary. Go get you some smalls from Cali Blaze. Those are going to be smoking, man, but not from Lit. You already know we're going to keep it a buck with you guys. We have a code with Lit Farms too. Code Space City 10 saves you 10%. We're always going to keep it honest with you. We're always going to keep it a buck with you. And on that note, let's end on code Tropical Gelato. Code word Tropical Gelato. Don't forget to check out today's review of the blueberry caviar coming from Miracle of the Desert. That was the latest review that went up a couple of hours ago, so check that one out. Subscribe to the main channel. Check out Mrs. Space City, also on YouTube. If you guys are interested in any kind of grow content, check out my grow channel, Official Space City Grows. And once you're done with all three of those, you can check out the Space City podcast. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm a fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.